In the Christian faith, we recognize something called sacraments. Sacraments are sacred moments, things that Jesus has told us to do in his teaching and example. St. Augustine defines a sacrament as an outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace. In the United Methodist tradition, we recognize two sacraments, baptism and Holy Communion, or the Lord's Supper. During this time of social disruption, I believe that it is imperative that we as a community of faith rely upon the gifts that God has given us. Now, we cannot gather and have baptisms with one another. It would not be loving, because we would not be maintaining a physical distance between ourselves. But by golly, we can share in Holy Communion. And we're going to do that this Sunday at Spring Creek. Now, we're not going to come to the church building and share in communion. We're going to be doing it in our homes with whoever is there. And in order to do that, you will need two things. You will need some sort of bread and some sort of juice. At Spring Creek, we use Hawaiian bread. I have a Hawaiian dinner roll. They're very good because they're soft and they absorb juice without getting soggy. You might want to use a cracker or even a chip. If you're one of those people who likes to make fresh bread, do that. Or just take a piece of sliced bread from the pantry. You could even have a pancake that you have cooked for breakfast on Sunday. Make it something that you will enjoy. And then you'll also need juice. At Spring Creek, we use Welch's grape juice, but you can use any type of juice. Apple juice, cranberry juice. If you don't have juice, don't run out to H-E-B to get it. It's kind of crazy there right now. Our friends in the Roman Catholic and Episcopalian churches, well, they use wine. You could use tea. And then you'll need to put it in something. We use a communion chalice, but you could use a wine cup or a dinner glass or even a coffee mug. It just needs to be something large enough where you can dip the bread into it and then be able to consume it. During worship on Sunday, I will bless all of the communion elements and then invite you to break them and share in Holy Communion with one another. I invite you to share in communion with everyone who is in your household. If you're living on your own, I encourage you to call up a friend and you can share in Holy Communion with one another over the telephone. Why are we doing this? Because during this time of disruption, I believe that we need to open our lives to the Holy One and focus on what gives us life. Through Holy Communion, we commune, we connect with God and with one another. I pray that as we share in Holy Communion this Sunday, that it will help deepen our faith and allow us to live more fully into the life that God has given us.